Now to keep the operating voltage, you can use the dial set knob here. This is the dial set knob, and here there are 100 divisions. There are 100 divisions like 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. So there are 100 divisions. So if you give one rotation in dial set knob, so that is the 0 to 100, that is the one rotation, then it is equal to 150 volt. So now, so I kept here the voltage, now it is exactly 480 volts. So here I have given 3 rotations here. So this is the 3 rotations, 3 into 150, that is 450. And to add another 30 volt, I need to give the 20 divisions. So for 10 divisions, it is 15 volt, and for 20, it is 30 volts. Total 30 volts is going to be added in the 450 volts. So then it is become 480 volts. Here I have written that is 1 division equal to 1.5 volts, 10 division equal to 15 volts, and 100 division equal to 150 volts. So this is how you have to calculate and set the operating voltage in the Geiger counting system. So now the fourth operation, that is the fourth procedure, that is keep the aluminum absorber absorber 1, that is the thinnest one, from the absorber box. This is the absorber box in between the source and GM tube. In source, this is the source, and this is the GM tube. So in between GM tube and source, you have to keep the absorber here and record the counts for 60 or 50 seconds. And fifth one, that is the repeat the above step with increasing or decreasing order of the thickness of the absorber. So here I will show you. So these are the absorbers. So these absorbers thickness is given here. So that is density, the absorber is given here, that is the for serial number 1. Okay, serial number 1, 21.55 milligram per square centimeter, and like this 38.44. like for all the 8 absorber, there are the thickness is given. So you need to note down these thickness in the tabular column. So here sixth procedure is the remove the source and absorber and record the background counts for 50 or 60 seconds 3 times. Then write the mean value of all the 3 background counts obtained for 50 or 60 seconds. And seventh procedure is subtract these background counts from all the counts obtained for different absorbers, that is denoted by I naught equal to NC minus NB. So here background counts are counts generally shown in the counting system without radioactive source or gamma source. So these counts are because of background radiations like cosmic rays, etc. In this experiment, the purpose of taking the background counts is because the counting system which records the counts due to the radioactive source also includes background counts. So to nullify or subtract these counts due to the background radiations, we record the background counts without keeping the source. Then we will get the corrected counts. So the background counts generally are very few in a number because energy of these background counts are very less. So the eighth procedure is we need to convert all the counts, that is I naught, to 1 second, which is denoted by capital I. So ninth one is calculate log I and draw the graph of log I versus D, that is thickness of the absorber. It will give the straight line. And the 10th one is, now obtain the slope of the graph, and slope is nearly equal to 0.006. And lastly, we need to find out the aim of our experiment, that is using formula. We need to calculate the mass absorption coefficient and linear absorption coefficient. And you should also know that what is mass absorption coefficient. So this is the measure of rate of absorption of the radiation expressed as absorption cross section per unit mass. And linear absorption coefficient is the fraction of beam of radiation absorbed per unit thickness of absorber. So now I will perform the experiment using two absorbers. So before going to perform the experiment, we need to take the source. We need to take the source by the forceps, not with hands, and keep this in the source holder. Keep this in the source holder, and take the absorber, which is thinnest one. So this is the thinnest one, that is 1. So here it is written as 1, and its thickness is 21.55 milligram per square centimeter. So you have to keep this absorber in this absorber tray. So now this is the source holder, this is the absorber tray, and this is the GM tube. Okay, so now I will start the experiment. So to record the counts, we need to reset to 0. So it is already 0 is there. So, and then you need to start. You have to press the start button so that the counts is going to be shown in the Geiger counting system. And as I said in the procedure, you need to keep the time. You need to keep the time for 50 seconds. Okay, this is 50 seconds. So this is 10, 20, 50, 100, like that. So here in this experiment, you have to keep the time for 50 seconds. And here I have already kept the operating voltage for 3 into 150, that is 450, and 20 divisions, that will give you 30 volts. So total 480 volts is going to be kept constant here, and this paralysis time should be off position. So now I will start to record the experiment, that is okay. So this is like it is showing the counts are going to be recording in the Geiger counting system for absorber 1. For absorber 1. (60 seconds), 50 seconds. So the counting is going to be recording for 50 seconds. So after 50 seconds, it is automatically going to be stopped. Okay, so now the count rate is going to be stopped. So 958 counts is going to be recorded for first absorber. Okay, so you have to note down the 958. So likewise for different absorbers, like for different absorbers, this is second absorber, this is second absorber, so this is the third absorber, this is third absorber, like this. This is the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. So if you keep on changing the different absorbers, So the count rate should be decreased. So the title itself shows tells us that attenuation of gamma ray using GM counter. Attenuation means this is the decrease of counts. So attenuation of gamma ray using GM counter means if we use all the absorbers just above the radioactive source, the count rate is going to be decreased gradually. So this is how you need to perform the experiment and get the result, as I said in the procedure earlier. And now, dear students, there are two precautions should be taken. There are two precautions should be taken during this experiment. So first one is you should not increase the operating voltage above 550 volts, because above this voltage GM tube may not work properly. And second precaution is you should not touch the radioactive source or gamma source with your bare hands, because this gamma source, which has highly penetrating power and also very toxic, it interacts easily with isolated atoms in your body and causes a cancer. So that's why after the completion of this experiment, you should wash your hands very clean with soap or detergent. So with these precautions, you need to carry out this experiment. And finally, I hope this video lecture of practical of gamma ray attenuation using GM counter obviously helps you a lot. And thank you.